good morning to all of you, and thank you all for joining us today. My name is Korith Matthew, and I'm the director at A&T Video Networks. You want to share the PPT? We've divided the program into two sections. We are going to have a short PPT where we will be taking you through what we are going to be talking about. And then we will take you through a live demo where we will actually show you a demo of how this speaker tracking or voice activated multi-camera switching is actually configured and set up. We have set that up in our experience center here in Bangalore. And if any of you are here in Bangalore, please do drop in and visit us. And you can actually get a live experience of the whole setup. Next. So basically, A&T was founded in 1998, and we have been focused on the video collaboration space since then. We manufacture our own range of products, and we are also the India distributor, the master distributor for multiple products from various parts of the world, including Aver of Taiwan. So today, the solution that we're going to talk to you about is from Aver. So we are their value-added distributor in the sense that we actually create solutions for various industry domains like enterprises, healthcare, education, and the government based on the products that we get from Aver or we manufacture ourselves. So today we are going to be talking about a solution that has been a huge challenge for multiple system integrators and resellers to set up AV systems for large spaces like boardrooms, large conference rooms, town halls, auditoria, and things like that. So we're going to be talking about how you can set up multiple cameras in that and automatically switch the camera based on who is asking the question and from where. So we'll actually take you through a live demo of that and show you how that is done. The integration that you have today is quite complex, and it requires a lot of systems and a lot of setup that is required to get this kind of a system in place. And there is also a question of the latency in the response of the camera. So when somebody is speaking to my right or somebody is speaking to my left, the switching of the camera, if that is slow, then the experience that people get in the video conference is not as immersive and realistic as expected. Then you have various other things like the microphone accuracy. How do you scale this to very large spaces? How many cameras can you control? So when it goes to 20, 25 cameras in a large auditorium, how do you implement all of that? The systems that exist till today, till the solution that we have launched, till that the cost of ownership is pretty high. But we have come out with a system that is quite cost effective and budget friendly, and that is what we will be showing you today. And of course, this whole system, because it depends on a very limited set of boxes, the maintenance and troubleshooting of that becomes much more easier than in traditional systems. So with that, I would like to hand over to my colleague Satya. So Satya is a solution architect, and he heads the solution team. So he will be taking you through the rest of the session and the live demo.
Thank you, Koral. So good morning, everyone. I'm Satya Kumar, Solution Head at A&T Video Networks. So today we are going to show you the speaker tracking based multi-camera switching. So basically we have set up 4 cameras here. One of them is the motion tracking camera, and remaining 3 of them on the 3 sides is the audience facing camera, along with the tile microphone and the audio system here. So let me quickly go through the bill of material which is integrated here. So we have used one A&T interactive display at the back side for the presenter in case the presenter wants to use the whiteboard for the annotation during the meeting. And we also have 2 LFDs, Samsung LFDs for the main display on the right side display. So whenever the participants on the right side, they want to have a experience by seeing the far end participant. So we have a camera fixed on the right side. So below that we have a one display. Likewise, we can put another display on the left side also below the camera. So in terms of camera, we used Aver A auto tracking camera and Aver audience facing camera on the three sides, along with the tile microphone. So with that, in the next schematic diagram, I'll show the models which we are integrated. This is the list of components: audio DSPs, matrix tracking box, amplifiers, and speakers. And all of them has been controlled through the external touch panel here. We have programmed it in such way to trigger the multiple profiles during the meeting. We will show the connectivity in detail now. So here you can see we have given AVER TR series, which is basically a auto tracking camera, one number, and rest of the three cameras are the audience facing cameras. All of these four cameras connected to the single AV network switch. So we have used Netgear AV over IP switch here. And in the same switch, we have connected a Shure MXA 920, a ceiling tile microphone, and AVER matrix tracking box MT300. So with help of this single box, we can able to do the voice tracking and the multi-camera switching. In the live demo, we will show how this box works by adding all these cameras and the microphones in the same network. And we have used the external processor, DSP, and we use a touch panel to control the entire system. Of course, we have also integrated our ANT wireless collaboration device recorder here to record the entire session, and this transmitter and receiver for the multiple displays. So this is the overall schematic of the system which we implemented. For this small room setup, size of the room is approximately 14 by 20. We have used four cameras. So in case of its large boardroom, we need to add multiple cameras. Still, we can add it because this AVER MT300 matrix box can support up to 25 groups. Technically, we can connect 25 cameras, 25 microphones. We can create a multiple groups like large boardroom scenarios, or if you want to use a multi-camera switching with voice tracking in a town halls, seminar halls even. So based on the application, the cameras and the microphones can be accordingly added here. This is the overall connectivity for reference. And we want to thank our technology partner, Shure, who supported in providing their ceiling tile microphone. Of course, we are the national distributor. We used AVER Pro cameras out there, and Extron, thanks to Extron providing the entire automation control for this room. And a small note about Shure, we used a MXA 920 here. Suninfo, the distributor of Shure, who provided us this support of giving this microphone, which the same microphone we use the XY coordinates to trigger the particular camera to the particular preset of the user. So here we have created 4 or 5 presets. So whenever the user speaks, the particular camera will trigger to the particular person preset, which has been already predefined. So this microphone gives us accuracy in tracking the particular person. And Extron, we have used their team certified DSPs, amplifiers. Mostly we have done a complex free programming that is for everyone's mode. So the entire system, we made a very complex free programming. We don't require much time to set up everything. It's all predefined programming has been done. The templates are ready. Based on the particular room size and the requirements, the modification can be just done. And this is the Extron touch panel. We have it on the table. We have created this type of 4 different modes. And this for the local presentation, as you all very aware, the remote meetings, wireless VOM. The 4th one is the multi-camera switching and the tracking you can see here. So once we click that, there will be a multi-camera layout screen will be there. So for example, if you want the room to be a single camera switching in the single layout, we can select this profile. Likewise, we have a multiple set of layouts. Whenever you choose a profile with the particular layout, the camera layout will change, and the users in the far end will see the layout accordingly. So this entire automation process we have programmed in the Extron touch panel here to make the user's life very easy. And rest all the controls are here: individual camera controls, individual microphone controls, audio levels. All these basic settings are available inside. So just today for our webinar, we want to show exclusively how this multi-camera layout works out here. So with this, we will start the live demo. Let me stop the presentation. Yeah. So hope everyone can see my screen. So right now, we have logged into this matrix tracking box. How do we make it? Yeah, so this is the matrix tracking box. This particular AVER MT300 has been connected into the network. So in the same network, we have connected 4 cameras as we shown in the connectivity earlier. These 4 cameras also in the network, and Shure MXA 920 also connected in the same network. Let me show how this can be added. Like if you give an add device, initially the camera will ask how the mode you want to connect. Like this MT300 basically supports input via IP, USB, and HDMI. So let's say you can connect the physical input of USB, 3 inputs are there, and also we have a 3 HDMI inputs. And if you want the camera to be connected on the IP, you can select that. And if you put auto search, it will show the list of cameras which is available on the network. So you can add the cameras here, and you can give the account the username and password of the particular camera. It is through via RTSP only, or you can connect the cameras through the NDA, and you can give the device name and save it. So once this is done, the camera is added here. This is the step number 1. It's very simple. And likewise, to add multiple microphones, we have to select a microphone. And these are the list of compatible models. Like we suppose almost 8 audio OEMs here. So currently today we are using the Shure, and we have to enter the microphone IP and the device name. So the number of microphones, you can add it here. Like we have used here one number of Shure tile microphone for this 20 by 40. So it depends on the room size, the number of tile microphones. You have to add this multiple IP address here. Just like our cameras, you can add a multiple microphone. This is step 1, guys. And step 2 is to create a profile. So once all these devices are added, we have to create a profile. So profile, there are multiple profiles here. So up to 36 profiles you can add, and you can create a group name. Like we have created a group name like front, left, right, and back camera. Accordingly, you can name your group, and whatever the cameras we added in the particular device will be listed here. You have to select those cameras and select the microphones, and you have to create a group like this. So once these groups are created, when you select this microphone, for example, if you select this microphone, let me just show you from the first. If you select this microphone, it will show the number of channels. So MXA 920 will support by default 8 channels, right? So we have to select 8 channels and save it. So each camera, if you select the setting, the number of channels, you can see channel 1 to 8 for the each cameras, correct? So whenever I am speaking, you can see the audio coordinate is coming here.
And whenever I am speaking, it'll come to channel number 3.
So you can see the different cameras, the 8 channels has been created. So this 8 channel audios can be routed into a particular camera. So currently we have this 8 channel, 4 cameras. Let's say each camera you can add 2 channels to the maximum. So accordingly, we have to create a preset. So this is one thing. For example, we will open the cameras. So this is one of the camera which is connected in the network. So you can see the camera, and also here. So based on this microphone position, this is the camera 335. So here I am speaking, the channel 1 is triggered. So accordingly, you can move this camera and keep the preset. which is saved in the camera, and the same preset number we have to select it in the MT300 box. It's very simple. Based on the voice channel triggered, you have to set a preset in the camera, and the same preset number will be selected in this MT300. So each camera will support 255 presets over IP. So you can select a number of presets, and of course depends on the number of channels available for us in the particular microphone. So this is the one way of setting a channel preset.
Any way to increase the mic pickup volume?
Those microphone audios will be the coverage will be done in the DSP and the
volume is low.
So volume is low.
There's some way to increase that.
So Soumya, is our volume is too low or?
It's quite audible, but we can do a little better.
Okay.
No audio, it's very clear.
It's pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
Okay. Audio is clear, Krishna. Okay, fine. A few people.
Yeah. Dear audience, may I please request you to increase the volume at your end, because we think it's pretty good at our end here. Thank you.
If you want, I can check the audio settings. How is it, Soumya? Is it?
This is getting a little better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, So after creating the groups, we can see the number of channels, and if the particular channel for the particular preset, we have to keep the preset in the camera, and the same preset number will be triggered here. So once this setting is over, let me show you how this works. And if the particular camera supports human tracking, which is basically auto tracking, we can enable or disable that. That is also available here. And if the camera is non-tracking, it will not support in that, so you cannot switch on. So these are all the settings to create a manual preset for each and every microphone coordinate. You can create a preset for the multiple users. This is one thing. And we do also have a active speaker positioning. So this is one way of traditionally keeping the presets for each coordinates, right? So we have active coordinates, like if you select, we have done an upside mount of one camera above the display. So here you can see, you can just point out the microphone is here. Select next. And there is a setting. Very simple. So we have to point out the ceiling tile microphone setting for the 4 corners. So active listening position is for a without preset. So whoever speaks the microphone will automatically turn to. There are 2 options. User can select which option they want. Yeah. So this is the setting is finished. So this will work based on the voice directly. So whoever speaks, the camera will turn towards them. So there are 2 presets. One is the manual mode, which you can do a preset manually and keep it for every channel based on the voice triggers on the each channel. Or we can select active position, which will automatically trigger the particular camera to the particular person. Likewise, we have to set up active position for all the 4 cameras. So hope you got it, what I'm trying to tell. This is one thing. And let us show you a small demo how this thing works now based on this preset triggering. Let me change the camera source here. We stop screen share. We have to select the driver name as MT300 in the camera mode. Yeah. So now whenever I speak, there is a display opposite to me and the camera is there. So the camera will focus to me. I'll ask Korak to speak so that his camera.
So now if I start talking, then the camera which is opposite me will focus on me. And so now Satya has a display in front of him. So he's looking at the camera which is opposite him, and I've got a camera in front of me and a display. So all I need to do is only look straight into the camera. And
Okay, good morning everyone. So this is Siren from marketing team. So now you can see I have the left side camera in front of me. So when I speak, it starts tracking me.
So this is how the camera will switch on the full screen mode. So like we have a very small room here, so we kept 2 or 3 presets for the audience here. So if it is a large room, in case if we have 2 or 3 cameras on the each side also, we can keep a multiple presets for the multiple participant. So the camera will automatically switch based on the voice and the particular camera. So this is how the speaker. Maybe ask my colleague Lakshman to.
Yeah. Good morning. This is Lakshmi Narayan. I think you are able to see me. Yeah. Thank you. The camera is focusing me. You just have a look.
Yeah. So whenever the microphone picks up the audio from the particular side, particular lobe, the particular camera will automatically trigger to them. This is how it will seamlessly switch. All this voice tracking and the switching happens directly from the matrix tracking box, which we configure now. So we have just added the cameras, microphone, created a groups, created a presets, and pointed a particular presets to the particular channel. That's how the setup is very simple to switch. And we can add up to 25 cameras. So depends on the number of microphones, number of coordinates, this can be added. So this is one mode of full screen camera switching mode. Let me change the layout, like we have a side-by-side layout, active speaker layout, and the quad view layout. We will see one by one layout, which can be used in a different applications.
No.
So now I have switched a side-by-side layout in the touch panel. So in case of a boardroom application where you require a full screen, you can use that, or we can use the side-by-side layout. So since the second participant speaks now, the layout will be automatically triggered.
So when I speak, the layout will change, and now it will come to a different kind of view.
So hear me coming again. So now you can see the camera is doing a great job.
So inside the particular preset of the one camera, if there are multiple people are speaking, the camera will switch to one person to another person. For this 50-50 layout, so you can use this layout in case if you want to show the main chairman person and also the participants in the boardroom. Maybe some kind of different application, we can use this side-by-side layout. So this layout can be also triggered in the same external touch panel. Let me put the third layout, which is the active speaker layout. So active speaker layout will show all the 4 cameras, and whoever speaks, their layout will be visible on the top in the full screen, and the remaining participants on the small screen.
So now if I start speaking, then Satya's, my image will come to the top and Satya will move to the bottom.
So see how now I am started to speaking. So you can clearly see how the camera smoothly changes.
So this is the active speaker layout. So the number of cameras connected will be visible on the bottom, and whoever speaks, there will be video will be on the top.
So if I speak now, again, my video will shift to the top. So this is specifically, especially useful in boardrooms and larger these kind of meetings where there are different people who are talking, and yet all of them need to be spotlighted.
Yeah. So active speaker layout, as Korat said, you can use it for the different customer requirement and the application. This is one layout. Also, as we shown earlier in the connectivity, we have one presenter tracking camera. So whenever the presenter moves to the interactive display side, if they want to present something and the far end people, so the camera will focus the presenter, and also if he starts moving, the camera will automatically track him. So that is the idea of this motion tracking. For that, we have created one more profile. So you just enable that profile to you and show how that.
Lakshmi.
Morning, this is Lakshmi Narayan. I think you are able to see me. My tracking is also happening. You are able to see my tracking. The camera will track as per the movement of the person. Hopefully it is clear. And
And when the presenter is on the move, you can see the camera is doing the motion tracking. That layout is fixed. And the second layout, whenever I speaks, my camera is automatically switched. So in the seminar hall or a classroom application where we want to focus the lecturer, and the camera automatically switched based on his voice, you can hear him. And the same time, the motion tracking camera also does the tracking of the presenter. And as audience or students, if we ask the question, we will be also in the second layer. If I didn't
So,
speak, yeah.
Yeah, so if I have a question or if I raise my hand, then my video will come.
Okay, I'm speaking over here and see how smoothly the camera is tracking me and it's focusing me.
So your voice is also able to hear clearly. We are able to hear, both Karan sir, Satya, as well as, Irene's voice. Very clear to us.
So this is what kind of motion tracking. The layout, the view and the position can be customized inside the MT300. We just want to show camera one will be the fixed for the presenter for motion, and remaining tile, if you want to add one more tile for the audience side, that is also possible. We can add it, and we can add multiple microphones also for the presenter. Yeah. So this can be done.
My voice is always low. He can, I think Bharatkumar has complained.
So-
My voice is always low.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah, so
Thanks for your feedback.
for those of you who don't know Lakshman, he is a very quiet person by nature, and it's very difficult to hear him even when you are sitting face to face with him. So
yes, the lighting is on the presence side a little low. We have increased the lightings here. So those small things we can take care of customers. Let me show you another profile. Yes. So these kind of multiple layouts can be created. Right now you can see we have a quad view layout. This is basically a traditional fixed layout. So if we maximum, if even we connect 10, 25 cameras, right? But the layout in a single screen is a maximum 4 cameras we can select. And if you want the other cameras to be selected, we can program it in such a way in the active speaker position or a voice tracking. So the particular camera will trigger based on the voice to the particular person. So that is possible. Just we want to show some of the important layouts here. So we have seen a single layout for some specific application, side by side, active speaker, and the fixed view. We do also have a PIP in case if we are using 2 cameras, and if you want one camera and the larger and another one is a smaller, we can.
so if I start speaking now, my picture will come as a PIP.
PIP image. So inside the PIP, the camera will switch to different persons.
So I'm speaking over here and my image is
Yeah.
coming.
So those layouts can be predefined. The main image, the main camera can be swapped. So we want to show the multiple options of these presets, the layouts to select depends on your application. So all these preset layouts, we have programmed it in the touch panel from external touch. We have switched there. So in case if there are no control system, this has to be manually triggered from the web GUI. So this one. So let me switch back to the. Yeah, and show the presentation. So hope you got some idea to how to configure the cameras and the microphones in this MT300, and along with show a tile microphone, XY coordinates, how the camera has been switched based on the voice for the different presets. And you have seen the multi-camera switching, voice tracking, and it's all depends on the number of groups which we create and point out the coordinate to the particular preset. Or in case if you want to use active voice positioning, if there are very good acoustics, we can enable that active positioning. That will automatically trigger the camera to the particular microphone coordinate and it will automatically switch the particular person also. These are all some of the layouts we already seen. We do also have a customized layout, which we saw earlier. This is where the groups has been created, which I shown, we have programmed it. So 2 input, 3 input, 4 input, side by side, quad view, all this can be customized layout, can be created and programmed in the touch panel to trigger it. This is one thing. And in terms of audio video, it supports up to 4K resolution. So this MT300 gives us two USB outputs and two HDMI outputs. So as per the connectivity, the cameras are connected through the IP, the microphones are connected through the IP to the device for the voice tracking and switching. From the DSP, we will get one USB which is connected to the same MT300. So here you can see it gives us two USB output. So this USB output will carry the video and audio. So one USB BYOD connectivity to the room PC or to the MTR device or the user's laptop will give you both video and audio. We don't need a multiple connection. That's how the flexible this box. And also it gives us a two HDMI out, which we can use it to connect to the recorders or multiple displays as well. So here we have a recorder, Astra Pro. So we have connected a one HDMI output from MT300 to the Astra Pro for the recording and live streaming. Let me just quickly show that how this entire thing has been recorded in the recorder and streamer. And just quickly stop share and change the camera view. Yeah, so this is the this is the Astra Pro touchscreen based recorder and streamer. So the output is from the MT300 connected here. So here we can record start and stop. This will get a video feed from the MT300, the audio feed from the DSP. And the entire session, whatever the speaker tracking, the auto switching will be seamlessly recorded here.
Hi Satya, sorry to interrupt. Could you please increase the volume and then repeat the last couple of sentences?
So what we are trying to say is that output of this MT300 has been connected to this touchscreen based recorder and streamer. So the entire session of this multi-camera switching, voice tracking, all the layouts which we triggered will be recorded and live streamed directly from this Astra Pro box. So, so since the MT300 gives us multiple output, we have an option to record the entire session through this kind of a recorders as well. Let me put back the camera and just yeah. So other thing, this box can be connected in the PoE Plus, and also it supports the NDI. So in case of USB HDMI output, you can also use this box NDI driver to connect the same output in the network. For the room PC or the laptop the people brings in, the small NDI tool, we can access the same video and audio through the NDI driver also. Yeah, that's it about this MT300. Let me go back to the presentation. So quickly, just we want to show the cameras and the box we have connected. So in this AI tracking cameras, we have a couple of versions. One is the single lens AI tracking camera, and we do also have a dual lens AI tracking camera in the EVER line of Pro camera series. So single lens AI tracking means when we choose a camera for a motion tracking in a classroom or a seminar hall or auditorium, whenever the displays are active LEDs above the presenter head, we use the single lens auto tracking camera so that it seamlessly track the presenter. Even in case of there is a display or the active LED behind the presenter, we use the dual lens AI tracking camera. So since the dual lens have a capability of masking few areas, like there are some human faces inside the display, sometimes the single lens tend to capture them. So we use specifically dual lens in those scenarios. So in this auto tracking, we have this 7/8 model. And for the audience side, we have a full HD and 4K cameras, 10x, 30x cameras. And this 30x camera can be give up to 80 to 90 feet distance. Technically, we can use up to 25 to 30 meters also. So this all this cameras, 10, 12 cameras supports by default HDMI, USB, SDI, IP, and NDI, 5 video outputs. And in terms of voice tracking solution, right now you have seen a matrix tracking box. Earlier we used to provide a PDZ link software, which requires a dedicated PC to install this software. And the same thing, whatever we did, adding the cameras, the microphones, but the room PC requires to be connected with the USB of the same camera, even though when we connect for the IP. But this matrix box allows us to connect the cameras through only the IP, so that it will be very user friendly, so that it gives a direct USB output to the room PC or to the laptops for the user. So without depending on the any in-room PC. So that's how flexible this matrix tracking box, which will get integrated with all the Ever Pro cameras only. And also you can see we support all the major audio brands here. We collaborated with them, all the OEMs, and we have a separate pre-recorded video with everyone, which is available on our YouTube channel for this voice tracking and multi-camera switching.
So we have a couple of questions in a short poll. So we'll just run some of those questions today. So can you see the poll, Krishna?
Yes. Yeah. Visible.
We'll give a few seconds. We'll wait for 10, 15 seconds.
Not coming as launching for us. Yeah, poll is started now.
The poll is started now. We'll just wait for about 15, 20 seconds for all of you to give some answers to this.
Probably we leave it another 10 seconds. 30 would be good.
Yes. There's,
Excellent engagement.
yeah.
I think live demo will be more.
Correct. So just to give you some background, Satya and I will be available here in the Experience Center. And if any of you want a live demo, we have two options of doing that. We can give a personalized demo. If you're not in Bangalore, we can give you a personalized demo online. But if you are in Bangalore, we'd love to invite you over, have a coffee. We have some good South Indian coffee here. So we'd love to have you over, and you can end the poll. We can, we'll give you a hands-on experience of how you can do this. So I think my colleague Krishnamurthy has shared Satya's contact details. Maybe you can also share his mobile number, Krishna, and go to the Q&A. So there are a bunch of questions we can see in the Q&A section.
Profile is creating a particular cameras to the
preset.
Particular preset.
So
yes.
Setting up multiple presets for the multiple cameras. So you can have one section of the room as preset 1 for camera 1, and another section of the room as preset 2 for camera 2.
And does the KDZ camera controlled with
external touch?
External touch panel, we have enabled the PTZ camera control. We have enabled the MT300 profile control. So depends on the customer use case, we can program it and upload. By default, this entire setup and program is available ready. We can just modify and slightly customize it.
Yeah, Paddy, you can get the video on the Avixa website. So I think Soumya already shared that. tracking response with participants talk
How
about
the
it.
tracking? So the tracking response depends on the particular microphone coordinates to the particular camera presets. How can we remove the panning effect? So panning effect can be removed with the multiple presets by adding a multiple cameras. That can be achievable. Here we have option to limited cameras. Can the matrix can use it? No, currently this matrix tracking box is only access the ever professional series of cameras. Presenter audio is not proper. Okay. Is that products Zoom certified? Yeah, the cameras and most of the integrated products are Teams and Zoom certified here. Presenter audio is low for a few people. Motion tracking, we have created a zone in the. For motion tracking, we don't need to create a zone in the microphone. So we can create a zone inside the camera. So we have an option to set effective tracking area in the ever
Show that maybe.
camera.
Yeah, so that is an interesting question. If we can, I'll ask Satya to quickly share that. Maximum cameras is 25.
Yes.
Maximum number of cameras is 25. Field of view and the layouts be customized? Yes, you can, because you will be customizing the field of view based on the preset. So you can set the field of view and the preset.
So here you can see, you can select the effective tracking area here.
Yeah, so this is for the camera behind me, okay, which is actually the tracking camera which we have.
So this is the effective tracking area. So we can customize this tracking area based on our customer side. So only in the particular area the camera will track the presenter. This area you can adjust, depends on our client side. If there is a large interactive display or whiteboard, we can monitor, configure accordingly. This
also depends on the height
of the presenter.
Height of the presenter, actually.
So this is how we can select the effective area in the presenter tracking camera. And yeah, layouts can be customized. What will happen to presenter? So it will track only one presenter at a time, the primary presenter. And can we also track the board on the? Yes, we can also have a zone tracking mode specifically for the whiteboards and the interactive board application. So we will have the zones created. Whenever the presenter moves to the board, the particular zone will be automatically triggered. When he walks towards the audience, the presenter tracking will enable automatically. Brand of the camera is Ever. The microphone.
Brand of the camera is Ever. We are the national distributor.
And the microphone we used is the Shure MXA 920.
Yeah, but that's one thing I want to say, right? So currently we have integrated the MXA 920 from Shure, but we are also compatible with 7 other brands, including Biamp and Clear One and Sennheiser and Nureva and Bosch. So there's a bunch of other microphones that you can integrate with.
Clear One, Yamaha.
Yeah, Clear One, Yamaha. The MT300 will not work with non-Ever cameras.
The layout feature is managed by MT300, yes. So the MT300 manages the voice tracking, multiple layout creation, plus the camera switching. How are you showing the multiple from the MT300 output?
Now, how are you showing multiple cameras into the same view?
That is through the MT300.
Yeah, the MT300 is doing the switching based on the geolocation of the audio which is being picked up by the microphone.
Which component is handling the video layout switching again placing from the MT300 output? So right now for MT300 output gives the USB which is connected in the room PC. So the entire multi-view has been created from the Ever MT300.
Read out the question when you're answering because the others won't be.
Do AI being used in the system? Yes, we are using AI tracking camera here. Yes, the size of the layout is visible on the screen, but the question is what is the maximum size of the layout will be displayed. So the maximum size of the layout will be only up to 4 layout.
No, if you're saying 25 cameras,
only the layout output will be the 4 cameras. So in case of we use a voice activated camera tracking, the particular camera will automatically enable in the 4 camera layout.
It will pop up in the screen.
This is completely automatic or manual? Automatic.
It's completely automated.
How many attendees can be seen at a time? 4. Maximum the layout is 4.
Yeah, but if you have people who are sitting closer together and your preset says that, okay, it has to have multiple people within that preset, then you can have multiple people in the thing. But 4 cameras will be active at any point of time.
Covering any.
Thank you for that, Rohan.
For few people, I think audio is little low. Maybe next time we will increase the audio slightly higher. Thank you for your feedback. Can I connect any network camera? No, only the Aver Pro cameras currently supported.
So the Aver MT300 box will work only with the Aver professional cameras, the Pro camera series, which is the series that Satya shared, the TR series and the others.
Can we install the Matrix software? No, the Matrix tracking box, it's a hardware box which gives a 1 USB output to the MTR PC. We cannot install a software. It's jumping.
Yeah, you'll have to scroll.
Does the MT300 have an API or control monitoring? Yeah, MT300 have a API code which we can integrate it in any third-party control system.
How many cameras?
It is a combination. So we have a physical MT300 supports 3 USB and 3 HDMI input and IP input, right? So the 25 will be the combination of HDMI, some USBs or a IP camera. So if we have a 5 to 10 cameras which is connected to the IP, we can connect through in the IP itself. So it is a combination. Yeah, we have a QSS plugin also. It is available in the Aver site. Any certified
DSP brands.
Any certified DSP brands can be used in the Aver system.
So currently we have used Extron, but if there's any other DSP, I think you can use that. It is not dependent on the brand of the DSP.
If I have any query of multiple cameras to design, we will get support from you and propose them. Yeah,
sure.
We can do that. If 2 person present in area, will it capture the frame or the person? We can set a layout in case if you want a voice tracking layout, we can select for 2 persons. It will pan between 2 of them, or we can select a single frame for both the person in the same time. Any demo video is available? Yes.
So we have a demo video. We will also make that available to you. So if you can just send an email to Satya, then we'll be able to share that email.
Is this useful for auditorium with 100 seats? Yes, for the auditorium with 100 seats, still we can use with the same setup for the multi-camera switching. But we have to see how this microphones can be integrated here, this compatible microphone. Clear on BMA 360 is supported in this system. And is this list of compatible microphone models? Yeah, the list of compatible microphone models are mentioned in the website, Aver website. We can provide it there.
And also if you go through the recording of this video, you will get that list. But basically, it is all the standard suspects. So you have the Shure that we have used now. You have Clear One, you have Biamp, you have Yamaha, you have Sennheiser, there's a whole list.
Show that. Yeah. So these are all the list of microphones which we support. Shure, they can see. Shure MXA series processors, Sennheiser Team Connect, Yamaha, Nueva, Clear One, Audio Technica, Biamp, and Bosch. I think someone asked Bosch Dyson T system. Yeah, that is also supported. No,
Yes.
Does the sound from the local speaker affect the camera switching? No, it does not. We are using external speakers here. We have connected the AAC to the DSP. There was one option in PPT mentioning what device will be needed for the same. So for the BYOM, we have our own wireless collaboration system called Aircast ANT model, which we shown in the connectivity. For motion tracker with without the mic is not showing, so the mic is necessary. So the microphone is to switch the camera to the particular person. Then the motion tracking will be enabled inside from the camera. So the person moves, the camera automatically tracks them.
So, Mohammed, the those two are slightly different, right? So the camera switching and the motion tracking, they are two separate things. So when you're talking about the camera switching, that is activated by the mic, but the motion tracking is a feature of the camera, which is the one behind me. So if the person is talking from that camera gets activated, and then it will start tracking that person. Okay, so that's a feature of the camera, not of the solution that we are showing you today.
Is it possible to integrate ceiling mic XY position to determine the location of the person instead of having to? Yeah. So we can select a person, I mean, based on the microphone XY coordinate, we can determine the location. And for that location, we can keep a preset which shows single person or a two person. That can be possible. And so all the cameras and the matrix control blocks are from your device. Yes, it's from your device. Can this? No, that can the software be installed on Mac computers? No, it's a hardware box which gives USB output to any Mac or Windows system. Can we connect third-party USB cameras on USB port? Yes, we can connect, but it will not be used for the voice tracking and the camera switching. We may end up using the Aver Matrix tracking box as a simple USB switcher. How good the quality of videos if we are using it in Experience? Yeah, all these systems are 4K resolution supported. The cameras, the matrix tracking box, entire solution. For wired BYOD, what's the option to add to the system? So for wired BYOD, one single USB comes out directly from the Aver Matrix tracking box to the laptop. So whenever the user bring their device, they can just connect one single USB so that they access to all this multi-camera voice tracking plus the audio as well. Yeah. So we provide a single USB on the table, which is coming directly from the matrix tracking box. The user can connect it, or we use a external matrix switcher here. One goes to the room PC, one comes to the table. And from the program, we can select either I want to use the room PC or the wired connectivity. How will it support two front camera setup for 18 packs photo? Yeah, the camera position can be depends on the completely the client account. You can have two cameras on the front. You can define presets for each camera, depends on the microphone coordinates. That can be done.
So the question was, will it support two front cameras?
Yes.
You can have up to 25 cameras. So there can be multiple cameras on each side of the wall.
Is the solution customizable, specifically cameras and using? I understand your system. There are option to consider different models which supports less numbers. So even when you compare with the traditional multi-camera voice tracking solution, the current bundle, whatever we have shown, is a very, very cost-effective bundle. So of course, when we discuss individually, we can give you the exact cost working, which is very, very cost-effective, which we created especially for this multi-camera bundle. We don't want the system to be very expensive. So we have created a bundle in such a way it's very cost-effective for the end users. And more importantly, this system can be scalable and it's very user-friendly for the system integrator to implement and for the customer to use it.
So I think, guys, we have come to the end of the time. There's a bunch of questions more. I can see a lot of questions are there. So we know that this is quite a complex topic and it is not doable within an hour. But we'll try our best to answer your questions one-on-one. So I think my colleagues Krishna have shared Satya's contact details on the chat. So if you haven't seen it, once more, it is Satyakumar at atnetindia.net. That's SATHYAKUMAR. at net.net. So do email him. What's your mobile number? You can probably share.
I'll just put my mobile number also here.
No, just
it's there.
Okay, his mobile number is, the country code is 91 and the mobile number is 944-261-9818. So you can give him a call or you can email him and check your questions, get your questions answered one-on-one. So Soumya, thank you so much to both you and to Avixa for helping us organize this. You have been really helpful and wonderful during this entire process. Satya, Lakshman, Irene, thank you so much for helping the back-end operations and of course the back-end office. Okay, let me also quickly introduce my colleague Prabhu. He's based in Chennai. He manages the region, so he's here to visit in Bangalore for a few days. And thank you, Krishna, Mukesh, Vignesh, and the others and our head office who also worked tirelessly to make this happen. Thank you all for attending. It's been wonderful. It's been very interactive. Thank you all for answering the polls and raising so many questions. Soumya?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.